Why, hello everyone. Welcome. It's Monday night. It's time to get retro. I'm going to be doing a little Sega Genesis thing. That could not have been stupider. I'm sorry. I'm going to play a little Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Sega Genesis using the open source scan converter over there. And, I don't know if I can get it to close enough to my camera to matter, my 8-bit DO controller that I got a few weeks ago. See that? That is not showing up at all, is it? It is a wireless 6-button Genesis controller. It's pretty cool. By the way, welcome. This is Retro Monday, my weekly stream where I play retro games using the open source scan converter with retro consoles. I play retro games on retro consoles using the open source scan converter. Retro I define as anything that does not output natively via HDMI. So basically anything that predates 360 and PS3. It includes the Wii by my definition, because that doesn't output natively HDMI either, but whatever. I do this every Monday night just about at 8 p.m. And tonight I'm going to be playing a little Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. This is considered by most people, in fact, to be the best 2D Sonic game, and therefore the best Sonic game. It probably is. I'm not sure if I like this or Sonic CD better, but yeah, here we are. These are my existing save files. They always seem to be stuck on the second level. I have beaten this game and gotten all the emeralds and super emeralds, but that was a while ago. Years, in fact. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new save file here. Classic duo, Sonic and Tails. I don't have to worry about Tails in the special stage here screwing up my ring count like I did in Sonic 2, because, well, that's not an issue in Sonic 3's special stage. So, I'm going to get started here. I do have this running via RGB SCART into the open source scan converter. It's running at a 5x resolution, so it's actually outputting slightly above a 1080p signal here. But then it crops off. I have it set to crop off the top and bottom to give it a 1080p image, and that's what it should show up on the YouTube video as. So yeah, we're just going to spend some time here playing a little Sonic 3. And it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but let's be honest here, I'm probably not going to get to the Sonic and Knuckles part. Spend a couple hours playing some classic Sonic game. You better believe I'm gonna do any special stage that I find. So yeah, a bit of a programming note. I've been saying for a while now how I've been wanting to get a one-chip Super Nintendo, considering the one I have in my possession is definitely not one-chip. It's quite cracked and broken and yellow and discolored and such, and it's also not mine. So it's got a few issues. Well, I finally found one on the internet, eBay, a modded SNES Junior with the, what I believe, the most recent Voltor chip that attenuates for proper video output, so it's not overly saturated like a typical one-chip system would be. And yeah, I ordered it, and it should be here by the next time I stream another one of these Retro Monday streams, which would be next Monday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I believe it is a system only, so it's not going to have the there we go. I'd like to get the perfect if I can. So it's not going to have any of the controllers, AV cables, or power stuff. But I also ordered myself a new, better SCART cable for the Super Nintendo. And that should help. A shielded one, because the one I have is not shielded. So yeah, that should be here by this time next week. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Every 50,000 points, you get a free life. That's why the score matters in these games. I don't know if that's true in Mario games or not, but I don't know. And look, unlike in Sonic 2, they don't start you off at 0 rings once you do a bonus stage. That's helpful. Of course, then again, you don't need to collect 50 rings in order to access them either. Like I've probably said in just about every game I've ever played on these streams, I never claimed to be good at these games. I just enjoy them. And this is definitely a case... That is definitely the case here. Not that it matters for the purposes of the stream, but I do have, next to my main TV, a smaller tube, or CRT, cathode ray TV, cathode ray tube TV, whatever, next to this setup that is actually spitting out the same image, or showing me the same image I'm getting on the main TV. I used it to do some light gun games in one of my last Retro Monday streams, because you need a CRT to do light gun games. And I have it here showing this exact same image in RGB on the CRT. And it's pretty cool. That's something we never had back in the day. The TVs never had, our TVs in America never had, North America anyway, never had RGB SCART connectors. The closest it ever got was component, which did not happen until much later. Well, this TV, a newer TV, circa 2002, after I bought it with my first paycheck for my first part-time job, this TV has a component input. And right now I have this game with the console hooked up to a RGB SCART switch box that has 2 outputs. One is going to the open source scan converter and onto the big screen and the capture setup. And the other is going into a SCART to component converter box that is going to this Sear TV. Now maybe at some point I'll give you a glimpse of what that looks like. My camera's not really positioned well to show it, so it's going to be difficult. I have to pick up the webcam and actually move it in a position where you can see it, but maybe it'll be worth it. Let me know if that's something you want to see. I am keeping an occasional eye on the chat, just in case anyone pops in and says hello. That usually doesn't happen, but you never know. Yeah, so Sonic 3 was the first one where they introduced these, sort of elemental shields here. You got fire, electricity, and water. I think, and then of course the regular one-hit shield. Yeah, this is the first game that introduced that stuff. The electricity one attracts rings to you. The fire one gives you not just fire resistance, but also allows you to do that. And the water one allows you to breathe underwater. And allows you to bounce. That's a water shield box right there. Now, there's a few things to note. If you go into the water with either the fire shield or the electricity shield, it will go away. So, this fire shield is probably going to be very useless, so I'll just go ahead and grab the water. And look! Chance to get another Chaos Emerald. One thing I like about going for the perfects on these, where you get all the rings, is that it forces you to play in such a way that it actually makes the red spheres disappear. Because when you collect a blue one, it turns red, which acts as a goal, and you don't want to run over it again. But if you do it in a certain way, you'll make them all turn into rings, which is safer. Of course, the stage moves faster the longer you take. So it's important not to dawdle or waste time. This was our definition of 3D graphics back in the day, by the way. This is one of the examples, I guess. It's not like Star Fox or something, but this is what we had on the Genesis. Trying to think of, probably should have gotten that stuff last. Oh well. I don't necessarily think perfect gets you anything, it's just lets you know, hey, you did this as good as you can. Got all the rings. I think I already gotta continue. There we go, those rings that appeared there and then disappeared, I didn't get them, which means I can't get it perfect. But I got the second Chaos Emerald, and we're rolling along here. I do think there are more than one of these big rings to continue in each of these levels, but they're more hidden than they were in Sonic 2, entry into the bonus stage. That's what happens when I double tap A, or B, or C. Ooh, can I land on one of those falling logs up there? A secret. Not a big one, but still, it's a free life. And back in the day when games had lives, that actually meant something. There's another one. I should let you know that I am playing this on a Model 1 Sega Genesis, so as a result, it's going to have much better audio. But on the downside is you're going to see some very obvious vertical lines in the background. You can definitely see them in this image. Those are commonly referred to as jail bars. Excuse me. Having a little trouble talking. They're jail bars, and it is a very common problem with earlier revisions of the Genesis hardware, including this one being a Model 1 and all. Tell it's a Model 1 because it kind of looks like a record player, and it has the writing of high definition graphics on the top of it. Can I even get back up here? Looked like there was a spot that I could have gotten up to. No, it's not letting me. Poor Tails. How did you get over there? Now these are just bonus stages, they're not Chaos Emerald collecting stages, it's just, hey, a little extra thing. The other ones with the spheres, those are not bonuses, you're supposed to get those. You're supposed to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And if you're not, even if you beat the last level, you didn't actually beat the last level. You did not actually beat the game, you did not get the good ending. Well, there's some people out there, including a lot of the Giant Bomb guys, who feel like, oh, you don't have to get the emeralds, it doesn't matter. Well, those are also the same people who complain about how simplistic Sonic games are, and they are actively denying themselves the part that makes it not simplistic. It gives a challenge. So, yeah, get the emeralds. It's worth it. You get the good ending, you get access to Super Sonic, and you get challenge. Enjoy how I look on my stupid soapbox? Yeah, I'm just saying that's getting the emeralds is just part of the reward of playing these games. And I shall hopefully gracefully step off my soapbox. Okay, can I get up there? Unfortunately, the ability to have Tails lift you up when you're playing by yourself, that did not come along until Sonic Mania. That was not in Sonic 3. I believe this is a level where it's either very difficult or impossible to get perfect, because the last orbs you get, and this is a very linear level, are going to be the ones that turn into rings. I suppose it's possible if you were to jump over one of them, one of the ones connecting them. And then get that last, then you could do it. I might try that? I think I'll try that. By the way, I got the, I mentioned I got the, 8-bit controller. I do not have the Bluetooth one. Instead, I have the one where the wireless receiver just hooks up directly into the 9-pin port of a Sega Genesis. Actually has, I think it's some sort of 2.4G wireless thing, I don't know. But it's, right, crap. I wasn't gonna get perfect there anyway, so... I screwed that one up, but I still got the emerald. It's, yeah, it's just got a little nub that plugs into the Genesis, one of the Genesis controller ports. And, it says M30 2.4G. It has much less input latency than the Bluetooth one, like a lot less. One thing that's good about my setup is a lot of my stuff is very low latency as far as what it adds into the latency chain. Basically, every little bit of latency in every device that you have hooked up to your system adds a little bit of input lag. So if you have one thing that has a lot of input lag, and then you add another, it's going to make it even worse. Most of my things have little or none. The O.S.S.C doesn't add any. This TV has very little in it of itself. The CRT that's to the left of me has none. I already had a water shield, but okay, I'll take another. And this controller has very little. So as of right now, the only source of input lag I'm getting are from the controller and the main TV. Which, if that ever gets to be a problem, I can just look to the left and play it on the CRT. This is the only, one of these extra bonus stages that it's popping up as. It's like 2 others it could be. It's only this one it's doing right now. I suppose it's random? Or maybe it's hard-coded, these specific, posts. I think it's random, though. I mean, there kind of is no point to that one. You just get more rings. I already have 144 of them. And here's the part that looks scary, but it actually isn't. You just hold down right on the D-pad. These bombs will never get you. Tails will be obliterated, of course. But as long as you're okay, that's what matters. This is the part of the level I wish I had a fire shield, because I'm about to encounter a boss that shoots fire. there goes my bubble shield. But hey, guess what? Any hit that Tails gets counts as a hit. I don't want to jump off of the platform. That's the surest way of dying. Little bluebirds and chickens. Apparently these chickens can fly. Who knew? Here's Knuckles again. Nigel City. To the left, grab those rings. Now, I am not particularly fond of underwater levels. Thankfully, of the underwater levels in Sonic games, this is probably the least offensive, but still, I do not like the "you are drowning" sound. Makes me a coward, I know, but that's just me being honest here. Yeah, I know. The invincibility does not keep you breathing water. I was hoping at least it would mask that sound. There we go. One of the reasons why it's a little easier for me to cope with this is because the existence of the bubble shield. Let's see if I can prevent myself from losing it. That's Tails' number, not mine. Remember, Tails can't die. Though he can steal your water bubble if you're not careful, so you should probably take that into account. So I'll hit this. No, I'm not interested in the electricity shield here. Okay, that's a little annoying. This one I was able to make that jump there, but whatever. Ooh, I almost landed right on those spikes. But I also almost made that platform, so let's try it again. We've gotten a free life, I suppose, but I'm watching the Chaos Emerald rings. These things will protect me from those things, that's something. I think Tails can lift you up when you're underwater as well. Okay. There we go. You need to disappear. Oh, poor Tails. See what else has been going on with me. I am in the process of playing through, hey look, Chaos Emerald time. I am in the process of playing through Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. And yeah, I'm enjoying that game, even though it has gotten a bit difficult at times. Controls are not quite as precise as I would like them, but that's fine. Not even gonna bother with the perfect here. I should have gotten that first. It was easy there, that's because it hadn't speed up yet. I can imagine that any significant amounts of input lag in this would make this stuff very difficult. There we go. Boom. That's how it's done. Kind of. Just like that, 4 emeralds. If I can get all 7 of them before I get to Sonic and Knuckles, I'll be one happy camper. And this should take me to the boss. Which, by the way, is going to be a lot easier for me to beat because I have the water shield. I just have to make sure I don't lose it. It's basically a washing. This is basically a washing machine. Yeah. If you hadn't gotten out of the water and you're close to drowning, that could actually take you out. But I don't know if that's ever actually happened to me though, so I don't know. So yeah, I haven't really thought enough about what game I'd like to do after Ukulele. This part can be difficult if you're not expecting it. Yes, it's usually not worth risking your life just to get free life, but I'm confident in my ability to get through this nonsense. Quite confident. And look at that. If anything, this is the thing that's more likely to kill me. These things can squish you very easily if you're not careful. Doesn't seem like they could, but trust me, they can. Don't worry, this is not a European game, so these water droplets won't hurt me. So I understand that's a common problem with European-made 2D platformers being hurt by drops of water. It's sequences like that that give Sonic, the later Sonic games, especially 3, a reputation of being hold down right until you get to the end of the level. It's not entirely justified, but it's not entirely unfounded either. Actually, I feel like Sonic 2 was probably... I actually feel like Sonic 1, excuse me, me not saying what I'm thinking. Sonic 1 is probably the best at actually being a traditional 3D platform, a traditional 2D platformer, I mean, because it's the one that has the most complicated platforming. You know, where you jump from one platform to another. And yes, I've lost my bubble shield like a moron. Like how I got that? Yeah, I guess I could grab another controller, plug it in, and have Tails lift me up there, but eh. Not really in the mood for doing that. We get up there. Yes, we can. Look at that. Not sure if I've ever done that before. There's a lot of verticality to these Sonic levels. I almost got hit by that thing. Alright, maybe we can get a... Ah, this is what I want. Looking for a bubble shield. But I'll take a 1-up as well. Nope, that is not what I want. Oh well. This bubble shield's not gonna last. This fire shield, I mean. If I can keep from losing it before then, I can show you how it disappears when it touches water, I guess, but chances are you already know that, so... I'm a serious person who's not actually watching the stream. Who are you talking to, Dad? The people who don't live there. There, now it's gone. Well, I got another shield, but I wasn't able to get up there. That's good news, at least. I'll take that. I wonder if I there's anything up there to get, though. Remember, I'm looking for more Chaos Emeralds, so if you're wondering why I'm bothering here, that's why. That one seems to go higher, doesn't it? Maybe not. I think that's where a giant ring is, but I can't bloody get there. Actually, sorry about this. I totally do have a second controller that was already plugged in. So, if you excuse me. There we go. Boom. I honestly forgot that I already had one plugged in. No lies. I am that stupid. That was bad. Alright. Okay, where is stuff here? I almost didn't make that jump. Nine more? Alright. It's an odd number. Literally. No, I can't slow down here. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Believe me, I would love to slow down just a little bit. Hoping the 9 I'm missing are somewhere around here. I think this is as fast as it gets here. I feel like an idiot here. There's nothing to the side here. There it is. Thought I saw it. And I got it. Cool. Not my best work, but it's definitely not my worst either. 5 Chaos Emeralds through the first 4 acts. Pretty happy with that, I guess. If I can get another 20 rings, I'll get another 3 life. Doesn't really matter all that much at this point, but still, I'll take it. Okay, Knuckles is causing trouble again. This is the 3rd of the bonus stages you can get. Dagnammit. Screwed that up completely. I was hoping to get like a 1-up out of there, which I knew there's 1-up at the top to the left. This is not only an easy boss, it's also a fun one too. I time the jumps to these explosions. Starting to run out of time, though. I only have a little over 3 hits to beat this boss. Think I can make it? Almost hit the propeller blades. Hit, I think. I double jumped. I shouldn't have double jumped. Good job, Tails. Tails did it. Cool. Who does Sonic think he is? Darius Slay with that wagging finger? Dumb football joke. Alright, let's, I'm not sure, but I think this is one of my least favorite levels. One of the downsides about Sonic 3, it doesn't really have a lot of memorable levels, at least not in a good way anyway. It's just varying degrees of, oh, I don't like this level so much. I think Sonic and Knuckles has better levels. One thing, no water levels. No water in that game at all. There's not a single spot of water in Sonic and Knuckles. Oops. Continuing the theme of bosses showing up early in the level. Let you know, hey, this thing, you're gonna have to deal with it eventually. This thing can and will kill you if it crushes you. So don't let it. Yep. I am in fact doing this. Youngster playing this game with people, I would always be Tails, and it was my job to lift people up in these situations. Now I'm trying to do both jobs at once on my own here. And guess what? It is not easy. At least not for me, anyway. Alright, there we go. Two more rings. Look at that. Considering I haven't even died yet, these lives aren't all that important. But I will collect them just the same. And you saw how, if you were watching my Sonic 2 stream from a few months ago, you'll see how quickly things can go bad for me. So I got a game over. And then I did that a few more times with my continues, and yeah, guess what? You might think you're safe now, but you're not. Get those lives while you can. Don't be a tough guy. Game wants to give you free lives, you take it. You do not say no. Is there anything up here, by the way? I don't think there is. Tails cannot fly an unlimited distance, so you will get tired out. Like a tired little fox. Now this thing gives you a pretty effective double jump as well, which makes it probably the best overall shield. That and its ring collecting abilities. Well yeah, it's Imagine Sonic with a double jump. That's what it is. That was a little too close, and I'm not getting that fire shield. Huh. Alright, I guess that was pointless then. Alright, sorry folks, I thought that would lead to something useful. Nothing up there. Why do I think there's something up there? 200 rings gives me another life. Having 15 lives sure makes me feel like I have a life, doesn't it? Huh? Okay, that's a no on that. Don't do that. There's a proper way to do this so you don't end up screwing yourself, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. I may have just screwed myself. Alright. And I almost screwed up there as well. Like I said, I never claimed to be good at these games. I just enjoy them. It sped up right at that moment. And I didn't react fast enough. Unfortunately, I can't just go back to that. If I were to restart the game and pick up where I left off, it would show it as having been completed. So that ring would not be there, I mean. I'll have to try again, folks. Oh dear. Lots of nice layers of parallax scrolling in the background. Wait for it. There we go. What's up here? You can waste a lot of time in these levels. And yes, you do die after 10 minutes has elapsed, so gotta be careful with that. This thing's a little touchy to control. Never really sure which direction you're gonna go. Okay, come on. Okay, let's get rid of that stupid thing. Nope. Ah, dagnammit, I didn't want that. And I definitely didn't want that. Alright, give me a bubble. Give me a shield. Preferably an electric shield, but I'll take any shield. I also take rings, and anything that gets me closer to free life. Ah, missed it. Ah, dagnammit. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. The tails get swallowed up by the thing? I think so. I missed it. That free health I was telling you about? I missed it. That free life, I mean. Wait, where did I get a... Oh, whatever. Pay attention, the spikes will hurt you. Nothing else will. Of course, that thing will too, but yeah. 2 more hits. There we go. I finished the level with well over 300 rings. Every ring gets you 100 points. It should put me awfully close to 200,000. Maybe not. Oh well. You don't keep your ring total, but you do keep whatever shield you have. Funny, those spikes that are actually monsters, you can jump on those spikes and not get hurt. here's the part where the the ceiling collapses in on you. I think that's a spot where the Knuckles could have gotten through. I'm not sure, though. You occasionally see walls that you can't actually break through. As Sonic, that usually means that's a Knuckles spot. For the most part, I'm doing better about not taking damage. That's good. We'll take the upper route. Away from the thing that can crush me. I'm not doing anything right now, it's just sort of playing itself. Thankfully I didn't cost me any lives. Any rings, I mean. Not sure what this actually does, if it actually affects... It actually is effective as a shield or not, double jumping with no shield on like that. Not sure. I've never gotten it to work like that, although I'm not sure if I've ever made an effort to find out. Rings. Slot machines. These video games that keep teaching our kids to gamble. Little Johnny was at the slots all day. That didn't give me much now, did it? You get a continue when you get 50 rings. What? Why did the jackpot act as wild in there in that? Great. This is not my day, is it? Yep. 0 rings. See how well that works out for me. At least I got some before I ran into an enemy. That surprised me. Ow. Remember I said I was doing better at not taking damage? Yeah, that shows I was lying. Suppose I could have just had Tails do that for me. I do have the second controller plugged So conveniently next to me. Plugged in, I mean. Do make the sound all day. Alright. I remember one of these sequences with this weird looking top thing being difficult. I can't remember which one. This looks annoying. Alright, well, hopefully that wasn't the way I was supposed to go, and just some sort of bonus area, but perhaps we'll never know. That's an enemy. Gosh. Boink. 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 Yep. Oh, Robotnik, what are you doing? If I can hold on to this fire shield, that would actually be very helpful for the boss of this level. Alright, come on. Good job, Tails. You're a real trooper. Look at that thing. I feel like that should be kicking up dirt or something as it grinds through there. I can't remember, was this level remade in Sonic Mania? I don't think it was, but I'm not sure. Probably wasn't. Alright, here we go. Robotnik time. Okay. This is the part where Tails picks me up. And we use Tails' helicopter. Twirling Tails as a helicopter blade to damage Robotnik. Good thing I have plenty of time for this. Tails will always go down to catch me if I fall, so don't worry about that. Dagnammit. Probably don't want to be dead center in the middle of the screen. I want to be in one of the, not the corner, but like in the middle of one of the four corners. Having more difficulty with this than I should. And there goes my fire shield. That's why I guess the fire shield is not as useful in this. At least I got a ring. Not anymore. I could end up dying here. Great. Yep. Right in the rear end. Good job, me. Alright, let's try not to do that again. The more rings you have, the more likely you are to have some when you get hit. And thus, the more likely you are to collect some when you get hit. That's been the way my outlook on it is. That was bad. But I get 2 or 3 hits, I'm not sure. There's 1. Ah, I can't get low enough there. No. Probably gonna die again here. Remember this being this difficult. Maybe I'm supposed to be jumping at it as Sonic. I'll try that. It's better than this. This is not working at all. Yeah, like that. That worked. I can't get low enough to get underneath him when he's like that. Too close. Nope. Guess I can't jump high enough for that. Alright, folks, let's try it again. It's not over till I say it's over. Ah, crap. That wasn't a good way of starting it. Oh dear. I'll let Tails do some damage here. Wow, I was awful. I only got 1 hit in, so I need 7 more hits here. 6 more. I'm gonna keep count this time. 5 more. 4 more. Ow. No, I don't have any rings left. 3 more. What? Oh dear. Didn't like that. This is probably the most difficulty I've ever had with this specific boss here. Just got 2 hits. I mean, I immediately got hit myself. Three hits. 4 hits. Alright, Robotnik, come on, I can do this. 5 hits. More than halfway there. Nope, missed him. He missed me, though. That's also important. 6 hits. Come on, I got this. I got this. I don't have any rings. Where are you coming from, Robotnik? He sometimes comes from the right. He sort of backs up. Alright, folks, sorry about that, but like I said, I never claim to be good at these games. I just enjoy them. Right. Carnival Night Zone. You can tell it's night because it turned nighttime. In that last transition scene. I think you operate this by pushing up and down on the D-pad like I'm doing right now. Basically the Sonic 3 equivalent of Spring Hill / Casino Night Zone. Lots of bouncy things to bounce off of. Including balloons, interestingly enough. Scaling or rotation there. Wow. Okay, Tails, I'm gonna need your service here. Ah. That was my fault. Alright, come on, Tails. Don't make me tap my feet impatiently. Alright, got it. Yay! This one does not immediately strike me as familiar. Okay, let's not do that again. Alright. Not go that way. Ooh, that was too close. That was a nice little mercy the game gave me there. Okay. Where are the other blue orbs? Can't all just be red, can they? I think if you do it like this, there we go. Chaos Emerald number 6. That was scary. Gut-wrenching, perhaps? I don't know. Unfortunately, there is water in this level, so when I hit that, this electric shield will disappear. Not in Act 1, but Act 2, I think. Alright. Good news is that I only have one more Chaos Emerald left. The bad news is it's going to be the one that I wasn't able to get that one time. It's going to keep giving me that one until I get it. I guess that could be good news, because it means I have an opportunity, plenty of opportunities to learn from my mistakes. Invincible and the rings come towards me. What could be better? Perhaps the ability to breathe underwater? That'd be nice. Oops. That was the wrong time to be next to those spikes, don't you think? It takes a long time for the 10 points you get from these things to add up to anything. There are far more efficient and effective ways of getting free lives. Just facing the wrong way that time. Dagnammit. They only give you 10 points. Like I said, it takes 50,000 to get a free life. Ah, this thing. I remember this thing, I think. We want this thing to hit it. Well, there goes my 100 rings or so. And maybe I can hit it. Maybe not. No. There we go. Doesn't matter. I got it. Eventually. Kind of looks like a Mario level, like a Mario boss. These blocks. Maybe I'm just thinking of the last boss from Mario 3. Sonic got through Act 1. What happens is you hit some sort of switch that turns off all the lights. Here's the water I was telling you about. Good thing I'm very near the surface there. And the balloons that are underwater, they do in fact give off an air bubble. When you pop them, that is. Like how I'm explaining things in this game that everyone already knows and doesn't care about. That's how the pros do it. You give people answers to questions they already know, and they also don't care about them. I'm gonna keep jumping on this thing. Boom. Dagnammit. Okay. Come on, Tail, stop that. There we go. sure how useful that fire shield will be, but I'll take it. A shield is still a shield. Electricity or the water shield would be better though. Look at that bunny. That was a little odd. Watch Tails get crushed. Get some of my lives back that I lost. That's the only way you can deal with those bouncy things that shoot spiky balls at you, is to hit them from the front. Alright. Alright, can I get a useful shield here? This repels me. I'll take that. There we go. Oh yeah, Knuckles hits the light switch. Like how he misses the first time too. Yeah, the water shield would have been better. Hey look! Speak of the devil. Now let's try not to lose it, shall we? Poor Tails. And the bubbles dissipate when they break the surface. Ah, crap. Dagnammit! I was trying to avoid getting crushed there, instead I got crushed. Oh well, at least I can get my bubble shield back. Alright, let's try not to lose it this time. Also, let's try not to get crushed. Ah. Yeah, stupid. Oh. He's so... At least I got the air bubbles in time. I guess that was just a shortcut. A shorter way to get to the same spot. Maybe. It would have been shorter if I'd done it right, and also if I didn't get myself killed. Good job, man. By the way, I've not run across any sign of a giant ring here in Act 2. Okay. Ah. I guess there's a happy accident that I did that. So I got this thing. Hoping that there are no more water sections of this level. I can hope, right? No, I can't? No. Dagnammit. That's pointless. The lights are back on, at least. Water shield, I'll take that. Don't want a fire shield though. And yet I got one anyway. I'd rather have the electricity shield. See, that gave me, what, 80 rings there? Oh, the double jump is not taking effect here. Interesting. Oh well. Whether I went out the top or the bottom, I still get out of it, so it doesn't really matter all that much. May have sounded a bit gross, but whatever. Alright. No, there's nothing up there, except maybe death? I don't know. I could get that invincibility thing if I can. Not that it really did anything for me, but it was nice to get. But this level is much easier with the double jump. Really? I bet that there was a... You know what? I bet that there was totally a Chaos Emerald ring hidden somewhere up there. At the risk of running out of time, I'd like to find out. I'll try the right side then. Let's get going here. Nothing? Just a time waster, eh? This is the final one before the boss. I got barely over a minute to beat it, so... Knuckles. trying to have Tails get to it. Start attacking him. Dagnammit, Tails. I had 3 seconds left. 3 seconds. By cheating and using Tails here. Yes, this is just a standard 3-button controller. I don't know if you can see that or if you even care, but whatever. Come on, Tails. Into the cannon. Time for the ice level. Do a little snowboarding like it's Final Fantasy VII. Which this game came out before then, but whatever. Actually, not that much before. Was this 94 and Final Fantasy VII was 97 or 98? Okay, I guess it was. Avalanche! Poor Sonic. Nope, he's fine. Yay, I get to try that one thing again. Alright, this time I'll keep track of which direction I went. Dagnammit! The exact same thing happened again. Oh well. Guess I should have known that those were probably the last ones I needed to get, and I should have just went straight forward and then straight back. You know what? I want to see if I can give that another try. One moment. I want to see if resetting and picking up at that save file, because I was so close to the beginning of that zone. I just want to confirm that that's the case. I'm going to show this again. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Stream seems to be going good. I haven't experienced any issues with it. I was having trouble there, but whatever. See? Now once I beat the game and can do level select, then I can go back and replay the things once I missed. Or I screwed up anyway. I have if Tails were there, I could have had him break me out of that ice and I would have lost those rings, but it wasn't so. Alright. That's how you get out of that cycle. Maybe I should just create a single line going through those. That way, and I won't ever get stuck in that type of situation. Yeah, I'll do that next time. I got it. I think I got it. Electricity melts the ice there. Well, if you'll notice, the giant rings are becoming harder and harder to come by. At least for me, they are. Oh, Tails. Get through here? Nope. Stand under those too long. And if I could have gotten something, I jumped at the right moment there to the right. Wow. Okay. Not cool, man. Also not cool. But that was my fault. I almost went right into the spikes there. Now watch this. Look at that. Impressed yet? No? Of course not. You shouldn't be. Timing the jump on that can be tricky. Okay. Too broken. Alright, Tails, do my bidding. Yep, I'm a cheater. So I got 2 controllers. Alright. Maybe we'll find a giant ring in this area. I doubt it. I don't believe that there are any, if there's any water in this level. Unless, of course, you count the ice. Or the background. Come on, Tails, fly with all your might. Good fox. Dagnam, I was hoping it'd be an emerald somewhere around here. Ring gate. Stargate, maybe. If anyone has ever done a ROM hack to turn the giant rings from Sonic 3 into Stargates. No, because that's dumb. Why would anyone want to do that? Look at the penguins. This game is not going to make finding these rings easy, is it? Good job, Tails. I don't know, there seems to be water right there. Maybe I was wrong. I was. I don't remember there being water in the ice level. And... Dagnammit. Ah! Okay, Tails, I think there might be an emerald over there, so I'm gonna need your help. That's not what I mean. Come on, Tails. Nope. Trying to go the wrong way up the intestinal tubes. What? Got Robotnik things, don't want to hit those. This game's equivalent of poison mushrooms. This might be the only spot in Sonic 3 where those are even present. I don't know for sure, but I think that's the case. I'm enjoying this. Just playing Sonic. Alright, Tails, I'm gonna need you again. Whoa, monster slowdown there. And look at this. A chance to do this right, maybe. See how I'm doing this? I'm giving myself a path. Making it nice and easy, so that even a moron like me can get it done. Hopefully. Although if I keep doing stuff like that, I won't. Got a little confused as to what I should do there. may have just sunk my own boat here, but we'll find out. I got it! All 7 Chaos Emeralds. It took me a few times in that one, but 3 times to be exact, but I got him. Now, I don't know if that means I can become Super Sonic yet. I might have to get all 7 of the Super Emeralds. We'll see. They'll let us know here. Oh, okay, cool. Once I get all 7 of the Super Emeralds, I'll be able to become Hyper Sonic. All you have to do is double jump. Probably when you don't have the, whatchamacallit, the shield. Alright, how about this? You lose a ring for every second you're Super Sonic. Wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds here today. And by the way, if you want to see me continue playing this game in a future edition of Retro Monday, leave a comment in below. I can continue playing this, at least until I get through Sonic and Knuckles part in a future stream. I'm not saying I'm going to quit right now, but just letting you know that is something I can do in the future. Launch Base, the final level of the Sonic 3 part. Sonic 3 Knuckles. That's right, I think the most visually interesting level too. But look, we got the Death Egg in the background. I think it looks neat. But realistically, it takes a lot more, let's say, lifting ability than what rockets I think has attached to it after you get something that giant in the orbit. Imagine constructing the Death Star on a planet and then launching it into orbit. That's what the Death Egg is. It is the Death Star. In Sonic. I believe Yuji Naka, excuse me, was so inspired by Star Wars that they made the Death Egg in the image of Star Wars. He was of the Death Star. That's how much of a Star Wars fan he was. Yeah, I'm having difficulty talking today. It's been a long day for me. Thankfully, it's been a more productive and more enjoyable one than yesterday, where I had a headache all day and got to watch my local football team get their rear ends handed to them. Also, I really had to not be at work. As a man, being short-handed, and I had a pounding headache. Listen to me whine. Isn't that fun? How useful a bubble shield will be, but apparently not very useful at all. Alright. Guess we go this way. Yes, I'm aware that I had enough rings to turn into Super Sonic there. It's an interesting little thing with when you collect the speed thing in Sonic 3, it doesn't change the music. It doesn't change to a different music track, it just makes the existing one go faster. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Dag nailed it. Stupid lasers. Take that. At least I don't have to worry about finding more giant rings. So I found them. At least not until I get into Sonic and Knuckles. Anyway. How great would it be if I could finish the Sonic 3 part today? Then I could go on to Sonic and Knuckles next time I do a stream dedicated to this game. It'd be nice and tidy. It's kind of a dumb faith I took there. I didn't know if there's going to be anything over there. That will kill you if you are underneath it, so don't wait. I believe this will take me to a boss area. Woolly Tails. There's Robotnik carrying something. Oh, Knuckles, what are you up to? Wasn't a very good plan there, Knuckles. You destroyed the building, but I'm still standing. Alright. Here's the goal. I want to have at least 50 rings, if not more. There's the 50. Shield would be better, because then I'll get more rings in here, I mean. There we go, that's plenty. Not that I won't take more if given the chance, but... more rings there. I missed that one thing that was probably like 80 of them, but whatever. And I always have tails at my disposal if I need them. Remember, I still want to get more points. Did I lose score when I died? I thought it only happened when we got a game over. Maybe I crossed over 1,000,000 or something. I don't know. At one point I had 250,000, or I had almost 200,000. I forgot about the water parts of here. Literally, I didn't know there was any. Or at the very least, I just forgotten about it. I've not... It's been a few years, like I said, since I've put this much effort into playing this game. I usually play it for a few minutes for nostalgia's sake. Which is a great way to give you the wrong idea about a Sonic game. Just, oh, play the first level, couple levels. That's all a Sonic you need. You never do that for a Mario game. Why is that acceptable with Sonic? Yay! I'm more interested in the electric shield than I am getting enough rings to become supersonic. Although another life would be nice. Ah, it disappeared on me. There we go. 190 rings. And a fire shield. Should help me with those things at least. Although I was still avoiding them for some reason. Okay. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. And there goes for my fire shield. How about a little bit of this, though? Probably the wrong time to pop that thing. If I have over 200 rings, and I'd rather use them gradually than all at once. The electric shield would be nice, because then it'll make keeping supersonic going a lot easier. Yes, the rings are counting down even right now. Oh, quick, the invincibility. Grab that. Never know if I might need it or not. I'm just collecting all the rings I see. Nope, supersonic does not make you able to breathe underwater, unfortunately. It does make you better able to deal with it because you can go faster. But you can't breathe underwater as supersonic. I think you can still be crushed to death, too. And falling into bottomless pits will still kill you. It's basically a permanent invincibility shield. Ah, this part. Oh good, it deactivates it when I beat that guy. Because I have to go through this. And if it didn't, I would keep losing rings all throughout this whole sequence. But this is actually really cool, because this is the Death Egg launching into space. Bye, Knuckles. Oh, I think it's cool. It's almost like a little cutscene. Alright, I have the bubble shield. Okay, what I don't want is to fall off the edge of this platform. And being supersonic will make that surprisingly easy. Now this was not quite the last boss in Sonic 3 on its own. There's another form of it after this. But I don't think we'll face that here because I think they take it out when you attach Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 3. We'll see. Yeah. Just like that, I beat Sonic 3. Now on to Sonic and Knuckles. It's actually a really easy boss, but the second form of that thing that's in Sonic 3 on its own is a lot harder. And it changes into the same music that was featured in the last boss in Sonic 2. There goes the Death Egg. Talk about failure to launch, am I right? Alright. This is where the Super Emeralds are held. Looks like Knuckles got away too. Yeah, it's a flashing gold ring there. Every one of these things will turn into a potential Super Emerald for me to get. And here you actually pick the levels. You pick the stage that you want to try to take on. You're going to take on this one. You just jump on them. Dagnammit. That was almost really bad. There we go. My first Super Emerald. And unfortunately, that ring will not reappear if I were to restart this and try to go in there again. It'll just be empty. But the next giant ring I find will take me back to that room, and I'll select the next level, whichever one I want to do. Close the door behind us because we want to be polite, courteous, or do things properly. Etiquette. I like the way this level looks. Even if it does look a lot better on a CRT than it does digitized and blown up on this big screen. It's more creative than I think any of the Sonic 3 levels are. Maybe. I don't know if it's creative or not. It's interesting. Always found those to be a little on the tricky side. Hey, look. How about this one? Okay. Not very many orbs to collect here, or spheres, excuse me. Is a sphere really all that different from an orb? I don't know. These are the questions in life. I can tell you, that was pretty darn easy, though. Sonic got another Super Emerald. I'm not sure what the actual difference between supersonic and hypersonic is, but I do think there's some aspect about them that's different. Sounds like a good thing to look up on the internet, which is a place, internet.internet, @internet/internet, hashtag, where's the internet? Alright, time to... What? No supersonic? I guess I can't do that when I'm in this area. I'm in the Sonic 3 part, the Sonic and Knuckles part. I guess I have to get all the Super Emeralds before I can turn back into Supersonic, or excuse me, Hypersonic. That's a little unexpected. And again, I don't think I've ever actually gotten all 7 Chaos Emeralds without doing it the cheater's way of beating the game without the emeralds and then going back to that first one where there's an easy ring to get through and just repeating that over and over again. And then doing that again with the Super Emeralds as well. Made much easier, I suppose, with the help of a slow controller for slow button, which basically just does this over and over again. That was more Sonic 2. I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. I'm not wanting to stop just yet, but I would like to stop at some point relatively soon. I just want to hear the music from the next zone, which is awesome, by the way. Next zone has some awesome music. Underappreciated. It's kind of a hard level, though. Much harder than you expect from the second level of a Sonic game. Chemical plant is that way too, and so is Marble Hill Zone. I don't know. Hydro City's kind of different too. This part is annoying. There we go. I think I missed an area in which there might have been a Nope, I was wrong. I was thinking there might have been a giant ring there. I mean, I've gotten 2 in the first zone, so I can't be too disappointed in myself there. I know there's one to the right of that sweat thing. Alright. Do this one. Whoa, this is some neon green. Holy crap, this is loud. You have no idea. It's big, it's bright, and it is loud. Look at this crap. I don't remember this ever being bad back in the day, but then again I played it on a CRT. Forget about getting a perfect on that. So I was so distracted by how loud this is. One of my save file will reflect my continues. Honestly, don't know. That was scary. Hey, seriously, where's the last, orbs? Okay, there should be 8 more somewhere, or 9 more, excuse me. Okay, where are you, orbs? Like there should be a mini-map. There we go. Boom. Done. Super Emerald number 3. This one's actually green, like an emerald actually is in real life. Cool. I think the Super Emeralds are all the same relative difficulty, but I'm not sure. I'm still keeping an eye on the chat just in case anyone pops in. There was one guy who popped in before the stream started, demanding that it start now, but I wasn't there to see it, so whatever. I think that guy just enjoys trolling me or something, I don't know. Whatever. If the only audience I have is a troll, I guess I'll take it. Think there's anything to the right here? Probably not, but maybe it's good that I checked anyway. Here's the boss. Would be annoyed that I don't have the 50 rings I need to turn to supersonic, but can't do that anyway. There we go, beat it with no rings left. Chickens and squirrels. That's all you need in life. A chicken sandwich and some squirrels to watch while you eat it. Yeah. I just want to play a little bit of the next level and then I'll call it a night. This music. Especially this part. This is the part that's actually a little difficult. sort of hanging below the ship over the abyss. You definitely get a lot of jail bars here too. Not that part particular, but times when you have like these things that are just over the abyss. You gotta be extra careful there. For the record, I don't think I've ever personally found a giant ring in this level. That doesn't mean that there isn't one, it just means I've never found it. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day here, folks. Let's see here, I got through all the levels of Sonic 3, getting all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and I got through the first level of the first world, first zone, I guess, of Sonic and Knuckles, getting 3 Super Emeralds in the process. I'm not going to do this every Retro Monday, obviously. Next week I'm going to be doing some Super Nintendo stuff. Hopefully I'll have it then. I've ordered a Super Nintendo Junior that's been modded with the most recent Voltar chip that attenuates for the oversaturation and that those one-chip mods usually have. One-chip consoles, I mean. So it should look a lot better than my current setup. I have a shielded RGB SCART cable coming in tomorrow, actually. And yeah, so I guess look forward to some Super Nintendo stuff. I have a small but respectable collection of Super Nintendo games. A lot of the major hits. And I'll be going through them and just showing them off in next week's Retro Monday if all goes as planned. I hope I'll get that system before Monday, that is. Well, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream just about every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least I do from Sunday through Thursday, and I'm currently going through Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. I do a retro stream on Monday nights at 8 p.m., a modern stream on Wednesday nights at 11 p.m., and I think I'm going to do another Game Pass game, not Dead Cells. I've done the last 2 weeks in a row. I'd like to do something different. Maybe Outer Wilds, maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see. And I do occasional 4K or HDR uploads on Friday. Well, yeah, this has been Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's a cool game. I like it. And you should too. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Ukulele Impossible Lair. And next Monday, hopefully, for some Super Nintendo stuff with my new Super Nintendo Junior. And until then, take it easy.